Hi YouTube, it's me Bethan again. Okay, so this is a follow on from my previous video. If you haven't seen it, go check that one out first. But before you see that one, you'll need to see the one before that. So yeah, go watch 2 videos back and then this one will make some sense. Yeah, so the next appointment I had at Great Ormond Street Hospital was to talk further about the rib graft operation that I decided I wanted to go for with Neil Walslade, and tell him my final decision, which was to have the 2-stage rib graft operation to make my ear look like everyone else's ears, a normal ear as I called it in my previous video. Where am I? I was still happy to go ahead with the 2-stage. Ooh, well done. I was still happy to go ahead with the 2-stage rib graft operation after discussing it further with Neil Walslade and also with my dad. So yeah, Neil Walslade, being a lovely man that he is, he then phoned down to Gaynor, which is someone else from his team, and asked her to go through all the pre-op paperwork with me and my dad, so that we didn't have to make another trip to Great Ormond Street until either any other appointment I had or the actual operation day, which is quite exciting. And obviously that's very handy for us as well, because you know, this would save just additional travel costs to the hospital, because I don't live in London, so we have to travel. So yeah, then we saved a bit of money in the process. But yeah, anyway, Gaynor didn't take too long to come and meet me and my dad, and then she began by taking me and my dad on a tour around Dinosaur World, where I would start on the morning of my operation. Yeah, she took me down there so that I could just like familiarise myself with the ward and some of the staff, although I wasn't introduced to too many, obviously, because they're busy looking after, you know, other patients and their families, which is fair enough, because that's what, you know, they're there for, sort of thing. And yeah, and they were, you know, there's people that required their attention, so I see to them, so that's fair enough. Then I had to have like all the usual height and weight done, so they would know the correct dosage of medication to administer when I go in for the surgery. And like during my stay. Am I wonky? That's better, isn't it? Is that better? Yeah. Yeah, I think that's better. Just not let me know. Yeah, I've lost where I am now. Yeah. And then I'm not sure why exactly, but I had to go into a little cubicle with the curtain around us. That's my impression of a curtain around us. Don't know why, but yeah. And yeah, I just remember me and my dad sitting there playing Hangman on one of those little etch-a-sketch or drawing board things, whatever you want to call them. I don't know what they're called, you know. I'll put a picture one. You might know what I'm chatting about. And yeah, and then various people came in to talk to me and my dad, or see us for whatever reason, and then I had to have a blood test done, which I tried to watch as I wasn't bothered about having the blood test. As you know, over the years I've got used to needles and hospitals and whatever, so I wasn't that bothered about it. But they wanted to keep me distracted and keep me focused on the game that me and my dad were playing. Oh, hello, what have I done? What have I done? Yeah, there we go. But yeah, I wasn't really paying much attention to our game of Hangman, to be honest, as I wanted to watch what they were doing. All I can remember was losing that game of Hangman, and the word was blue whale. Bit random, but hey. Yeah, and my dad said he thought that I'd have got it because I was a huge animal fan. Again, another random fact, but hey, anyway. Yeah, and I really enjoyed looking around the ward and making myself and getting familiar with where I would be coming on the day of my operation. And so yeah, I think that took the edge off of anything, even though I didn't feel nervous anyway, and I was just so excited to get on with it. I didn't even listen to the risks of the surgery. I was like, yeah, I don't care, I just want this surgery, sort of thing. Yeah, and I didn't find it scary anyway, so, but I think it helped anyway. Yeah, and all in all, the day went really well, and it actually just made me even more excited about coming in for my operation, and I actually couldn't wait until the day. Yeah, and the paperwork weren't that bad either. It's just simple questions that me and my dad had to answer. And yeah, for those that are interested, I'll put some photos that I've taken off the Great Ormond Street website of the Dinosaur Ward. Actually, no, I didn't. It came from directinquirers.com, and yeah, I'll put all the pictures in after this. And yeah, stay tuned for the next part, which I believe is actually the surgery day. No, it's not. It's the overnight stay. But yeah, anyway, all that's coming up. So stay tuned. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, feel free to thumbs up, like and subscribe. And if you really want to, you can leave me a comment and I'll get back to you. Thanks for watching. Bye.